So tell me what this day means to you, sir.
Well, for me it's a great day because I have been ambassador to Canada for just a few weeks, and it's really my first opportunity to really do something where we can sort of connect the history of Canada and Norway through a person's history and through a living history and through commemorating a time which was, essential to creating both, I think, Norway and Canada as we know our countries today.
You can certainly tell what Fern meant, obviously, to Coburg, but to Norway as well, if you can just talk a little bit about.
I mean, she was a pioneer in a lot of sense for Norway as well, because at that time when she sailed during World War II, Norway had one of the largest merchant fleets in the world. And as we heard today, this was all of male business. She was one of the first females to join the merchant navy. And as I was saying in my speech, many Norwegian women followed her example. So this means that she sort of started a wave of women joining the merchant navy, and also being one of the pioneers that made it possible for women to join all walks of the work life in Norway. So we should be very proud of that and for the example that she set.
And just tell me about what this day means to you.
I think it's an incredible tribute to a woman who was a trailblazer, who opened doors and sort of set other women up for success in the future. It's also a wonderful monument and memory for the Battle of the Atlantic and those who served not only in the military service but in the merchant marine.
You spoke about one of the things I got from what you said, which was so poignant. Fern started a revolution that became an evolution. If you can just talk about that, because those were amazing words.
Sure. I think we think of a revolution as sort of an immediate uproar and an uprising, and while she probably didn't set up to do that, sometimes to break down barriers you need to do that. And so what started off as a very bold move for one individual kind of changed the course and led to an evolution where women were able to achieve any of their goals and opportunities like that.
Talk a little bit about your background, not growing up, but I mean your career.
Sure.
Just how it, you're a trailblazer as well.
I didn't start out to be a trailblazer. In fact, what started as a summer job, joining the Naval Reserve as a student in high school, it was an opportunity that was very different, especially for women at that time in the mid-70s, and an opportunity to sort of try out the military. I was very unmilitaristic. I didn't think I would stick with it, but something clicked, and I really enjoyed the opportunities and the challenges as well. So what started as a summer job continued into a career of almost 45 years, and to have been able to not only see the changes but to have influenced some changes is pretty incredible when I look back at that time.
Different times when Fern was obviously in the service, and different times for you, but it's, if I can say, it's getting better.
Yes, there's been dramatic change. I think the inclusion of women and the opportunities, as I said in my remarks, women are joining all career fields now without the limitations that were once there. And they also don't have any different expectations about their success or their potential. It's a great, for me, it's great to see that how much things have changed in the treatment of women, in the acceptance of women, but also in the opportunities, and for women to be able to achieve success at all levels.
Tyler, tell me about Fern. Tell me what she, well, I wouldn't say obviously, but I doubt you knew who she was before. Tell me about what you, she'll be a part of your life forever.
Well, like most monuments, when you start off, you never know what they're going to mean to you until they're done. We started off this project, it was just an idea, a passion from a member of my team for an incredible woman. I didn't know anything about it. After doing some research, we could see that she was a truly amazing individual and somebody that deserved to be remembered. And seeing it done here today and seeing all the people that came out is heartwarming, and it's the fact that it's going to be here for many generations to come and people will be able to discover this monument and be inspired by her is I think what it's all about.
Did a lot of work go into designing, or did you know right from the start? Did you have input? Like, how did that?
Well, when we originally started the sculpture, we had some various ideas of what the sculpture was going to look like. After spending some time in the community, living with Fern's story, I came up with this design that I felt encapsulated her bravery and determination, and I think the community will love for generations to come.